Hi, my name is Anika, and I am a marketing officer at the Royal Marsden Cancer Charity. I graduated from the MPhil in Political Thought and Intellectual History at Cambridge in 2023. So my role is quite varied, but primarily I think it focuses on two things. So the first key area is to support fundraising teams. So I'll be collaborating closely with the different fundraising teams to provide kind of marketing materials. This involves handling design briefs, responding to kind of ad hoc requests such as organizing photo shoots or arranging printing and whatnot. And then another aspect of it is more of a brand awareness side. So I work on initiatives to boost charities' visibility. So including stuff like creating promotional materials like leaflets, coordinating recently we're doing a local communities campaign, and then I also manage like our internal communications channel for the hospital staff that's attached, the hospital that the charity is attached to. So I think it's kind of a mix of all of those different things. It depends on the day, really. But in addition to that, just probably kind of working with external agencies, managing poster sites at the hospital. So I do a lot of like walk around in the hospital, putting posters up, and then obviously kind of volunteering events. So my career began through really just applying for different roles. So kind of for context, I went straight into my master's at Cambridge right after my undergraduate degree. And during my time there, I applied for a bunch of different things. I considered both academic and professional paths. The original plan was to go do a master's and then potentially a PhD. But then actually being in the program, I've realized I'm not quite ready for a PhD, and so I was just applying to really a lot of varied jobs. And I knew that I was particularly drawn to the charity sector. I wanted to do something quite meaningful, I guess, and I just wasn't really interested in a corporate role. So yeah, so I applied to a bunch of different positions and ultimately landed this role. And I think in terms of kind of starting out my career, I'd say I'm really grateful for a lot of the extracurricular experience that I've gained throughout kind of my education. So I did a lot of kind of marketing related communications, kind of social media work in like societies and stuff, which kind of helped, I think, transition into this role. But honestly, I think a large part of starting out, especially as a fresh graduate, is just luck. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel incredibly fortunate to be in my job and I really love it, but it's a lot of different factors really, and it's just about I just started applying and thankfully got a job. My top tip is to gain as much experience as you can and as diverse as possible. This can be through extracurricular activities, societies, internships, part-time jobs. Doesn't even have to be related to the charity. I think every experience counts, and the charity sector functions a lot like other industries, and there's a big focus on transferable skills. So yeah, I think that's the main thing is experience and just getting out there. But for charity specific, I think potentially learning about how the charity sector operates and getting familiarize yourself with what the different parts of it entails and how it works really, and most importantly, get involved, volunteer if you can, and it also really helps to be passionate about the cause that you're supporting. But yeah, I think those are my two-ish tips for charity.